the best pitcher to MLB The Show 25? Well, I'm going to tell you guys right now in this video. We're going to do a full starting pitcher tier list starting right now, so let's get into it. All right, so let's get started on the tier list. We're just going to go through one by one all these cards I have added to the pool here. These are all cards I think worth mentioning, some funny ones worth mentioning, but we're going to start off with Cliff Lee. I have Cliff Lee down here in C to B tier. I think more like C tier. The velocity is just not there with him. He has a decent pitch mix. He can locate really well, but personally, I think he's readable. Not high enough velocity, so we're going to put him in C tier. Coming up here to Pedro Martinez. I have Pedro in A tier. Pedro is a really, really good card. He has good velocity, good pitch mix all around. Really good. A tier, not quite S tier. I'm kind of reserving the S tier for those guys that you see in ranked and you're just like, yeah, we're not getting any runs this game. So S tier is kind of safe for that. A tier is very close. Some of the cards in A tier are pretty close to S tier, but just not people I think that like when I load in against them, I don't think, oh my god, like I'm not getting any runs or hits this game. Like I don't get scared, you know what I mean? S tier is reserved for the fearful ones. So that being said, Roger Clemens, borderline A to S tier. Why I say that is I'm gonna put him in S tier because if I don't, okay, can we, there we go. If I don't, I know the comments are gonna come for me, so pause. Anyway, we're gonna put him in S tier. But so many people have seen this card now because so many people got this card like super quickly. So many people have seen Roger Clemens that he's almost knocked down to A tier at this point in the game, even on higher difficulties. However, I still think he's S tier. He's still a fearful pitcher in the game, so we're gonna have him in S tier. Jake Arrieta, a really good card that I used early game. We're gonna have him down here now in the C tier, only because like there's better pitchers out there now. He's kind of outdated, but to start the game, he was up in B and A tier. He was a really good pitcher to have. But yeah, he's gonna be in C tier. The new Mizrowski, is that how you say his name? Jacob Mizrowski. We're gonna put him A tier, close to S tier, but A tier. His delivery is pretty nasty. He has a really good pitch mix. The reason he's not in S tier is because his control is like 66. His control is very low, so we're gonna put him in A tier because he's kind of a tough card to control. Fernando Valenzuela, borderline S tier when you're on Legend. A tier because anything below like Legend, he's pretty easy to hit once you can time that screwball up. But that circle change with that screwball, the movement, the such low velocity is just devastating. So Fernando Valenzuela, definitely an A tier pitcher still. Ubaldo Jimenez, another early game gem here. Ubaldo, we're gonna put him at, I want to put him in B, but he's an 86 overall. So we're gonna put him in C tier at this point in the year. He's still a C tier pitcher. My personal opinion, guys, of the pitchers that I show you, use S and A tier only if you can. You should be able to. There's plenty of cards in the game. Use S and A tier only. B, C, and D tiers, and then an F tier. It's kind of for fun for the video, but try your best to use S and A tier pitchers only. If you do really well with somebody, then use them. But this is just my opinion. Remember that. So. Paul Skeens, the new 94 Paul Skeens, he is an A tier pitcher in my opinion. Some people are going to say Paul Skeens is BP, but this new one with the outlier on the splitter and the fastball, the speed differential, I know he doesn't have a sinker, I know he doesn't have a cutter, but he's a really good pitcher to have with the speed differential. Plus he's a 94 now, he's got good pitching clutch, good hits per 9. Definitely have him in A tier because of those attributes. Nate Pearson, also A tier. Okay, the site just glitched on me. Also A tier for Nate Pearson. Same reason. High velocity guy, really good. A lot of these pitchers, like I said, like a lot of them are really good, especially on Hall of Fame and above. Most pitchers on All-Star are not even like A tier. Like if you're playing on All-Star, just pray if you're pitching, because like if you're playing on All-Star, most of these guys you're gonna be able to hit, you know what I mean? Now, this is basically strictly based on Hall of Fame and above, so that's what the tier list is kind of going off of, because as we know, All-Star can just be a crapshoot of unlimited hits, or you know, you might not get a hit at all. It depends, you know what I mean? Noah Schultz, another early game gem. We got him P5. We're gonna put him in B tier because he was so good for so long. Can we get him in B tier? Thank you. He was so good for so long, and he still is serviceable. I mean, he's not a terrible card. You could still start him, and if you have him P5, you can use him. Like he's definitely, he could be a 5th starter on your team. John Don, close to S tier, but this is my reasoning here. He is so good, but I'm gonna put him in A tier. It's because of the fact that he he has been seen so much over the last couple years that people are able to hit him now. They're able to hit him more consistently. He's still fearful. I still get scared when I see John Don. That's why I kind of want to put him in S tier. But like I said, I like to reserve that S tier for like truly like really unhittable pitchers. So John Don is going to be A tier. Sandy Alcantara, we're going to put him in B tier. Really good pitch mix, solid all around, serviceable, like 5th starter. Definitely solid. Randy Johnson, same reason John Don's here. Randy Johnson is A tier as well. Still not S tier for Randy because, again, over the last few years, people have been able to see Randy. They've seen his pitch mix. They've seen track so many pitches out of Randy's hand that he is not rateable, but he's easier to hit than he has been in prior years. Jordan Zimmermann, I was debating putting him in A tier. Hall of Fame and above, I would say maybe A tier, but his velocity is still kind of low. He has good control, pretty good deception and delivery, so we're going to put him down here in B tier. Just because that velocity is low, and I feel like, again, this is a card that people had a lot of people have had from the beginning of the year, so they've seen a lot of Jordan Zimmermann, and I think they hit him well now. So at this point in the year, we're going to put him in B tier. Shohei Ohtani, we're going to save Shohei for a little bit later. Dustin May, S tier. His delivery is so gross. That arm slot is nasty. Sinker cutter, insane velocity, S tier, Dustin May, 100%, no doubt in my mind, S tier. Hunter Green, we're going to throw all the way down here, D tier. He's just kind of throwing it here for fun. He was really good with GOAT in the game because people were just using him and spamming fastball on GOAT. But at this point in the year, no more GOAT. D tier for sure for Hunter Green. Al Leiter, our 3rd and final S tier pitcher. Al Leiter, actually, maybe not. We'll see. Al Leiter, S tier, nasty, absolutely nasty card. I don't think I have his. Oh yeah, I do. His 86 Al Leiter, A tier. We have the 86 Al Leiter P4. We almost have him P5. 86 Al Leiter, A tier for sure. S tier on the 95. These 3 guys right here, big 3 pitchers, man. You want to get these guys if you can because they are just nasty to face in rank on Hall of Fame and above. They're disgusting. Bob Gibson, loved him when he came out. Another pitcher that a lot of people have seen. He's going to go in B tier. A lot of people have seen Bob at this point. Not the best card, but still serviceable if you need to use him or use him as like a filler guy. Tariq Skubal, get the hell out of my face. D tier. I know a lot of you are going to get pissed. This card sucks. I'm sorry. But his release from the stretch, if you can get it even perfect, fine, cool. You're really good at the game. You're really good at pitching. I don't know. I don't personally like Tariq Skubal this year. People have been able to read him too. I read him so easily. I smash this card. And just that release in the stretch is just terrible. It's not good. It's just not good. It's too fast. D tier Tariq Skubal. I know people are gonna be like, why is he not S tier, A tier? Just let me make my list, okay? Make your own list, okay? Make your own list if you want to. Anyway, Luis Heel. We're gonna throw him down here in C tier. Close to B tier, but C tier because the pitch mix he only has 4 pitches. He is serviceable with that sinker, good velocity, but only having 4 pitches. He has good hits per 9. I think he has good pitching clutch too. I can't remember, but C, B tier range, not terrible, but not amazing. Chris Sale, another card that I think is always nasty. I'm actually gonna throw him in B tier because that arm slot is nasty. 86 overall. If you have him parallel 5 or parallel up, good 5 tier starter there. He could get a boost. I don't know how well he's pitching this year, honestly, so he could go up some, maybe not. I don't know, but I still think Chris Sale is serviceable in B tier. Johnny Cueto, we're gonna put down here in C tier. Almost made B tier because of his release is kind of funky, but once the ball leaves his hand, it's pretty easy to track, and you can kind of see like what he's throwing. So Johnny Cueto in the C tier. Sonny Gray also going to be in C tier, almost in D tier. Just don't think he's a great pitcher. I'm not going to disrespect him because he's a 93, but he's still not great to use. I wouldn't use anybody below B tier on this list, to be honest with you guys. And again, there's plenty of pitchers here. Look at, if you don't have at least 5 guys on your roster between the S and A tier after we're done, you're doing something wrong in this game. You need to. Let's grab this Roki here. Roki was my man for a while there. He was really good to start the year. I'm tempted to put him in A tier because of how good he is, and I think I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna put Roki in A tier. Borderline B tier, but Roki had been so good for so long, and he's still good. I would use him to this day. I would use him as like a 3rd or 4th slot guy or a filler slot guy, honestly. I think Roki is still really good, especially at P5. He's a definite good card to have. Lance McCullers Jr., get the hell out of my face. You are coming all the way down here in D tier. Your buns. I don't know why this gold Sunny Gray is here. I don't know how to get rid of it, but it's just gonna stay here and hang out because I didn't add that to the player pool. Anyway, Bruce Sutter, F tier. Get out of my face. We don't even need to discuss it. Chris Bassett, new Chris Bassett, 92 overall. I'm gonna say C tier because I'm pretty sure he has like some meta pitches, but not really usable in ranked in my opinion. Let's see who else we got here. Couple more big names left on the list. Nolan Ryan, let's save that name. Jacob deGrom, this year, get out of my face. D tier. I mean, he's readable. Like that's all I can say. You can crush deGrom this year. Most people do. deGrom, no good this year. Don Sutton, get the hell out of my face. F tier. He is terrible. Walker Buehler, C tier. Not bad. Decent pitch mix, but meh. You know what I mean? Like nothing to write home about. All right, so Nick Lodolo, we're gonna put him up in C tier as well. Again, average, funky arm slot. C tier guys, use them as fillers if you have to. If you need a guy to rest, if you need to rest like your pen or something like that, put in somebody and just use them. You know what I mean? Like, or you need like a filler starter, like for a couple innings, like just use one of these guys, and then put them back in your inventory and never use them again. Okay, so moving on, Martin Dihigo, D tier again. Just nothing great about Dihigo. Just don't write home about him. Matt Cain, C tier, another filler guy. Nothing crazy about him. Bob Feller, don't ever put this man in your lineup. He's terrible. F tier. Perry, again, we'll put him in D tier. We'll give him a little bit of respect, but he's not very good. Not somebody that I would use at all. All right, now the last two guys we're gonna rank here. Nolan Ryan, you're thinking, oh my God, S or A tier. Nah, B tier for sure. Here's why. Nolan Ryan has no horizontal movement, okay? He has straight paint, and that's pretty much it. But he has the circle change, I believe. He might have a slider. I don't know. Does he have a slider, chat? Okay, just checked. I'm an idiot. Why did I ever think Nolan Ryan has a slider? I've been playing this game since 2010. I am actually stupid. Nolan Ryan has a sinker, a curveball, a circle change, and a four-seam fastball. This is exactly why I'm putting him in B tier, at least back to my point. Yes, he has a sinker. Yes, he has an insane fastball. And yes, he has good off-speed pitches. However, because it's only 4 pitches, there's no cutter, there's no slider. Once you kind of get that eye and read if it's off-speed or fastball, it's GG's against Nolan Ryan. He's still B tier because somehow that fastball is like faster than any other fastball in the game. But I'm not putting him above B tier because if you can hit that fastball, Nolan Ryan, it's GG's. He's out of there. You know what I mean? They're just gonna spam fastball. Finally, we're getting to Shohei Ohtani. Shohei Ohtani is going to be all the way down here in F tier. This is not biased. I may be a Yankee fan, but Shohei Ohtani as a pitcher in this game absolutely sucks. He's readable, and he has very little control. He is not good as a pitcher in this game. Don't use him. Only use him as a DH. And that's that. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys have any questions or any issues with this list, please feel free, as I know you're going to let me know down in the comments. And I will see you all in the next video.